So continuing on with these word problems, we're going to do number 15. So if you want, you could pause the video, work on the problem, and then continue once you are finished with it. So 15, it says, if you're told to make 250 portions of Salisbury steak, the recipe calls for 30 pounds of ground beef per 100, and you were issued 60 pounds of beef. How many portions are you able to make? So again, after reading the question, you know you're going to end up doing a limited ingredient problem. So the formula for that is either your received RCVD, or your used or issued. Divide this by your AFRS, what the recipe calls for. So again, the main word you want to focus on when it comes to this is your used. So again, it says you're told to make 250 portions of Salisbury steak. The recipe calls for 30 pounds of ground beef, and you were issued 60 pounds. So of course you're issued at the top. So you got your 60 pounds divided by your AFRS, what the recipe calls for. And it says over here the recipe calls for 30 pounds of ground beef. So put that at the bottom, and then you divide these two numbers together. So 60 divided by 30. So you end up having 2. But that's not what it's asking for. The question is asking for how many portions are you able to make? So this is your working factor. So after you get your working factor, you multiply this by 100 to determine how many portions you can make. So of course that's going to be 200 portions. So with the 60 pounds of beef that you were issued, you can make the 200 portions.